chat slash YouTube slash wherever the viewer is watching this from currently right now. This is the best attackers for Chalet. We did Clubhouse already. That's already on my YouTube channel. Starting off with Ace, guys. Ace on Chalet. How good is Ace on Chalet? Well, let's think about this. Ace is a great operator, first of all. He's probably SRA, and I say that because there's the master breach, so you can breach from solar windows onto master there. You can do the office breach from the balcony, which is nice. You don't have to actually go up and like place something on it. That trench wall can be super annoying to open and like actually get in there and get out. So I'm just gonna say like Ace is probably just like S tier right off rip. Dude, Amaru's just bad. Amaru's just bad. On Chalet, I mean, I guess you can get into like some faraway places pretty easily. I think you don't really need her though. I'd say probably like D tier. Not worth running Amaru by any means. Honestly, Chalet is kind of a good map for Ashe. Ashe is normally F tier. But think about this. Think about it. Hear me out, okay? You can breach the lobby floor from like up on the fireplace balcony without having to go and being exposed to all those areas. And you can like shoot the bandits off that way. You can Ashe off the like wall denial from front door. I'm thinking like D, bro. I'm thinking like maybe on Amaru's level here. Like typically Ashe is F because yes, Zofia is way better. But for like opening the floor, it does make a much larger hole than the Zofia one. F or D, F or D. Those are the two options. Spam the chat. We'll go with what chat. That's like all Fs, bro. There's 4 Ds. All right, we'll put her in F tier. Fine. This is why I do them on stream, because otherwise I have 100 comments being like, Ashe is F tier. You're an idiot. Next up, we got Blackbeard. Blackbeard, I mean, Blackbeard's horrible, dude. Blackbeard's not even good on this map, because like, even the windows you can play, you can just get shot in the side of the head. Big window repel, you're probably going to get beamed off of. Pretty much anywhere you try to repel on the windows is Blackbeard here, you're getting smoked. I think Ashe is better, so we're going to put him on this side of the list. BB is garbage every map. Yeah, literally every map, BB's gonna be F tier. Okay, how about Blitz? Yo, dude. Hear me out. Blitz is pretty good on this map. Blitz is better than Amaru for sure. For sure better than Amaru. There's so much you can do with Blitz. You can roam clear. You can hit a Dokkaebi Blitz roam clear. That's absolutely superb on this map. You can run down Trench as Blitz, I guess. You can come down Blue. You can come down... I feel like there's just so much you can actually do with Blitz on this map that's actually like semi-viable. But I don't know if I'd put him in C. You guys are saying C, but I think like high D. It is small. There's a lot of close quarters, but there's also a lot of open areas that like you can like kind of suffer from. Low C? Okay, we'll go low C. That's fair. We have Buck next. Buck on Chalet. Wow. Just considering like mostly everything is soft. Thinking lobby floor is soft. I mean, I guess the dining floor isn't for the basement. Like he's not great on the basement site. I will give you that. But on all the other sites, he can be really good. I'd say probably like B tier. Sledge is still going to be better. You're still going to have prefer the nades, but there is a lot of vertical breaching you can do on the mat, like especially on the master side. I'm just thinking you can definitely do a lot of breaching. Maybe high C, low B. That's where I'm thinking there. Yeah, let's put him top C. We'll put him top C. He definitely has better maps. I wish Buck had his nades back, man. Oh my god, dude. Life would be good again. Capitao, my boy. Capitao is going to be pretty meat on this map. Honestly, now that I think about it, like you could do some cool stuff with Capitao. You could burn out Pillar. You could like even do a front take on the basement and flame like the blue door in the closet and then just watch the rotate swing while using your smokes. So there is some cool executes you could definitely do. You could use the flames on even like the bathroom door and the master rotate when going for like a master plant. I feel like Capitao is not horrible on this map. I feel like, dude, he's got to be C. He's got to be C. True, it is easy to avoid. I just think for execute potential, he could be really good. But then again, most rounds don't come down to execute, so I guess you can't really say that. Yeah, I guess there's not a lot of like power spots people actually like lock down and hold in, and it's very easy to just avoid his util. I'll put him like top of D. I still think he's better than Amaru. Yeah, I would pick Blitz more often than I'd pick Capitao and Chalet. Yeah, that's fair. Capitao, like you're good. Yeah, you could use his utility for executes, which would be good theory, but like most time you're not going to get that execute, and you're not actually going to be able to use his like utility mid round to like gain any sort of control really. So it'd be tough to like actually use Capitao in a good way on this map. Dokkaebi. Yo, Dokkaebi's crazy on Chalet, man. Chalet is such a small map. Dokkaebi's at least B, maybe even A, bro. Chalet is such a small map. You can just, it makes it so easy to clear roamers. Just make loud noise if you want to like walk up a staircase on people. Like if you want to walk up the main staircase or walk up the blue staircase on those roamers top fireplace, like so easy, bro. So easy. Yeah, A is a little high. I mean, she is good. She is strong, but basement site not gonna be super good unless they're roaming. What else? Master site, yes, for the like the roamers or anyone extending out. Like it's gonna be really easy to pick people off with Dokk on this map. That being said, Dokkaebi like isn't the best operator in the world, so putting her above B is kind of hard. Okay, Finka. He's been too good for too long, man. Wait, there's nothing to say about Finka. She's the best ever. I don't know if is there any better operator on Chalet though? Like Chalet is where she can like thrive her most because like grenades are super strong on Chalet. Obviously she still has the Gon 6. LMGs are super strong on this map because like everything's so like close quarter and you can surround the site so easily. Flores is good on Chalet. Flores is definitely better on Chalet than I think on Clubhouse, which is I had him like middle area for club. I think probably like B, low B. I would put him after Dokk. We're sticking him here. Ranked Flores, low B. Fuze. Chalet Fuze is like gotta be like F tier, man. If you're fusing stuff on Chalet, you're just gonna die. F. Like I'm saying better than BB, but like not better than Ash. If you're trying to fuse a window, bro, you're gonna get shot out the window. Fuze is horrible on this map. Fuze is horrible. Don't pick Fuze on this map. He has an AK-12, so I guess that's some bonus points, but like it's way too open. You're never actually going to use your utility. Like Ash's utility is more useful than Fuze on this map, and that's pretty sad because like Ash's utility is pretty bad. Next up, we got Glaz. Yo. This is the only map Glaz is any good whatsoever. I'm convinced, man. I played Glaz for days straight, and the only other time I did anything useful was on Chalet. Now that being said, still not amazing, but better than most maps. Definitely not S tier. Definitely not A tier. Still bad. He's still bad, but not terrible. I wouldn't be picking Glaz. Like, don't do it, dude. It's not worth it. I can't put him better than Buck. Wait, no, you know what? I'm so torn up between these two. You guys are saying such high ratings for him, guys. Like, that's so high. This is probably the best Glaz will rank out of any map. Gridlock on Chalet, honestly not half bad because you are kind of playing around where they're flanking from, so you're going to hear them at least break your Gridlocks. That being said, I think Gridlock is just like not a great operator in general. I'd put her probably above like Capitao and Amaru. I just find the tracks aren't even useful, especially if you play people that understand, like are just good individually, because they'll just shoot the tracks and run away and then flank anytime after that. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Here we go. We'll just make the chat happy right now. We'll put her in C above Blitz. I think Hibana is slightly actually worse than Ace on this map, just for the reason like Ace on the basement is going to be better for the holes that you make. Like Ace is going to make larger holes on the basement site. Now Hibana also has the flashbangs, which are nice for like the dining and bar site, which Ace doesn't have, which kind of wants to make me put Hib above Ace. No, Hib is definitely S tier, chat. Hib is S tier on this map. You guys are crazy. No, you guys underestimate Hibana so much. Hibana is so good, bro. Basement, you can get the hatch and make the long angle, and if you want, you can get the lobby hatch or get the snowmobile garage as well, because you can just make all these lines of sight. It's basically the same as Ace, but her breaches are slightly smaller, and she has flashbangs, right? So she can burn utility. I'm putting her above Ace, bro. I don't care. She's better than Ace. You can burn utility. You can like even the basement site, she's just as good. But then on the other sites, she has flashbangs as well. If somebody can give me one thing that Ace has over Hib, besides the fact that you can make a larger breach on the trench wall, I'll be convinced. But besides that, I don't think Ace has anything over Hib on this map. A better gun. Bruh. Hibana's gun is nasty. Okay, think about it this way, okay? Think about it this way. Yes, the AK-12 is better than Hibana's Type 89, but Hibana's secondary utility is a bigger betterness than the gun betterness, okay? Does that make sense? The betterness of the secondary utility is in favor over the betterness of the weapon. And then on top of that, Hibana's util is just as good. Regardless, Hibana's staying in the S tier, but do we put Ace above Hib? 1 for Hib better, 2 for Ace better. You guys are always like, oh my god, no, Ace gun. Okay, there you go. Hibana is better. Iana on Chalet. Just so good. Just so good, man. Just right behind Finka. Finka's ability is going to be a little bit more useful, but the clones are still so strong. Still so strong, bro. And same thing. 2 nades, Gon 6. Like, you can't go wrong with either. Iana and Finka are the best 2 ops on, like, literally every map. Let's move on. IQ. IQ on this map would be decent with Valk up. And plus, like, you can get a little scrappy with her, which is nice. I would probably put her, like, C. Valkyms are a little more difficult to find on this map, which is why IQ can actually be useful. But if Valk's banned, like, don't run IQ. You don't need her to get Cade Claws. You don't. The Cade Claw is going to be near the wall that's electrified, okay? You know where the Cade Claw is. It's near the wall that's electrified. You got that? Perfect. Jackal's pretty good on Chalet. It is a small map, so I don't think you really need Jackal. I'd probably put him, like, high B tier. Maybe like, low A tier. Not, like, necessary. Yeah. B. Cali. Fuck this operator, bro. Fuck Cali, man. F is for fuck Callie, and also the tier she's going in. No, I don't think she's F tier, guys. I think she is slightly better than F tier, and this is why. Okay, there's two things you can do on this map with Callie. Okay, you can sit in the giant garage and look all the way through sight into the closet. Absolutely heater angle, super hard to lose, and super annoying if you're on defense. You open up that long angle, AIDS. Okay. The second reason is you can stand on the main stairs, look through the breach into master rotate. Also awful. So those two angles are going to make her probably like here. Now, actually, I'll put her above Capitao because like she is good for the basement site. I think she's decent on the basement site. I just think Callie is a bad operator overall. And we got Lion. Lion scans on Chalet. Lion's pretty good on Chalet, but I'm personally under the influence that Lion's not that good in ranked, especially because your droning and information is not ideal. I wouldn't put him above Flores. I would probably put him like above Buck here with Glaz in the C tier. Like I'd say Glaz might be a little more useful. You might be able to make a little more plays with Glaz. I'm gonna leave him there. Maverick is another S tier operator. On Chalet specifically though, I think he like takes the cake over Iana. Maverick is really, really strong on Chalet. You can Maverick the snowmobile wall and just completely ruin their day, like making pressure on the backside while your whole team pushes the other side. Nades are super, super strong on this map. Like this is one of the best maps for grenades. So that's easy plus 20 million points for Mav. If you're pushing literally any site but bar, Mav is just like hands down the best pick. Now I will say Maverick is best in combination with one of these other hard breachers on Chalet. Like if you have these three operators, Ace or Hibana, and another operator like Nomad or Nokk, Twitch, Zero, something like that, Zofia, right? You have like the ideal lineup for this map. Now, that's also why you would want Hib over Ace, because you have the flashbangs. None of these guys have flashbangs, so Hib would be your only burn. Your only way to burn ADS would be the flashbangs there. So anyway, I think Mav, solid second next to Finka. Now we have Montagne. Now, Monty, like, dude, on Chalet, dude? No, Monty's pretty ass on Chalet. Yeah, Monty. No, I can't see using Monty anywhere on this map. I think Monty's like probably slightly better than Fuze. Like literally nowhere is he good. If you're picking Monty on Chalet, you are hurting your team. I promise you're just hurting your team. Yeah, you just want more utility, man. You want nades, you want stuff to open walls. Hard breach and nades are just like the go-to on this map. What about Nokk? Nokk, ooh, baby. I think Nokk's an S tier op on this map. The default cams are super strong on Chalet, and getting past them is really good. Nokk might be A, maybe A. I mean, your ability isn't like insane, but it is a nice like, it's a nice off pick. So like, if you're bringing Nokk like once in a while on this map, like it's going to be very strong. If you bring her every time, they're probably going to catch on and bring like a trap, like a Legion, Ella, whatever, and you're going to hit trap and be completely useless. Like your ability in that sense is being useless, but I think Nokk is a top of A, maybe even S, but like you can't go wrong picking Nokk in most circumstances. Nomad is also really good on Chalet. There's a lot of window repel. There's a lot of jump outs. There's quite a bit of flank power. And like the Nomad is a really good pick. I think Nomad might be A as well. You can take like a lot of control and just like use the Nomad to keep it. She makes it very hard for defenders to like move around freely, and Nomad's also a really good pick on Chalet. This is one of Nomad's best maps, I think. Next we have Osa. Osa isn't great on this map. You could use them for the long angles on the basement, so like that's not too bad. I would say she's probably better than Glaz, probably like bottom of B, somewhere in here. Basement, she could be decent. Tough low, you can make her decent. Like you could make her decent. Just never use her on the big window. I find people always go to the big window repel with Osa. It's like, it's hard to play off your Osas on windows. I feel like using them on the windows is actually like just like a not great way to do it, unless you're just strictly doing it for information. Like peeking off those shields on the windows is like very hard to do. But if you're setting them up and holding crosses with them and able to quick peek off them, it can be pretty strong. So I'm gonna leave her there. I think there's definitely some good use you could get out of Osa on this map, but like definitely not someone you should be picking every round. I think Chalet is one of Sens's better maps. Now I think Sens is kind of ass, but a slightly better on Chalet. Maybe like after Callie, like D. Yeah, Sens is just kind of a bad op in general. You could realistically just kind of bring smokes, but there's some like you could block off like the piano cross. You could do it for the basement to block off like the blue line of sight. So there's some like decent things you could do with Sens, especially like when it comes to executing. But besides that, like not gonna get much done with Sens. Sledge time, baby. Sledge Chalet. Honestly, not that great. I think Nokk is definitely a better pick than Sledge on this map. I'm not going to Sledge very much. Sledge is typically a really good op. The only reason I would put him not too low is Castle is used pretty frequently. And Sledge has grenades. And again, grenades are overpowered. So that just makes him good automatically. Like that bumps him up a tier. I think like here, like B. Like better than Osa. L8, I mean, he's got the L8. You're probably getting more done with Flores though. Flores, 4 drones, 4 explosive drones, and flashbang. Whereas with the sledgehammer, you're really probably not getting much done. So I'm gonna say like lower B for Sledge. Literally one of his worst maps and he's still a B. That's how good this operator is. Thatcher's not horrible on this map, but it's not his best map. I mean, Thatcher's Thatcher, he's super good. You know, you can EMP and just clear all the ADSs and protection for a shield or whatever. He's still going to be really good on the basement site. But some of the sites, I feel like he's not necessary. The question is he top of A or is he S? Is he here or is he here? 1 for S, 2 for A, chat. I don't think he's S. I'm going to put him here. Yeah, fuck your votes. Fuck your votes, bro. He's going right here. Still a decent operator, still very, very strong. I find that, especially in ranked, we're talking, right? I find that most of the time, Nokk can actually use those EMPs very effectively. Minus the basement site, because everyone's probably bringing Walden now, because everybody crutches Walden now. What about Thermite, though? Thermite Chalet, super good for basement, super good for top floor site, super good for dining, completely useless on bar. I think Thermite's also like heavily S tier on this map. Maybe better than Ace even. Because you can Thermite the office wall, you can Thermite the basement, make very large breaches, which is very, very strong. Plus you have the smokes or the flashes. I think Thermite is just indisputably better than Ace on this map. Plus Thermite's gun is also still really good. I know you guys all love the AK-12, but I think Thermite is better than Ace on Chalet. This is one of the few maps where Thermite is better than Ace, and I think this is definitely one of them. But yes, hard breaches are very good on this map. As you can tell, all 4 of them are in there. Moving on, we have Ying. I think this is actually a really good map for Ying. Even on the basement, you know, you can go for a Ying smoke execute. You can do the same thing on Master. You can fly into the bathroom window as Ying on Master site. There's a lot of really good like areas for playmaking with Ying. I think Ying is actually a pretty solid pick on this. Probably like low A or top of B. I think she's definitely better than these guys, but I wouldn't say she's better than Nomad. So it's, you know, fuck it. Let's put Ying in A. Let's put Ying in A. She's not played very often, but I think she definitely could be. Okay, A tier Ying. Wow, that's a big one for Ying because Ying is typically not that high. Okay, we have 3 attackers left, guys. Next up is Zofia, who is 100% S tier. I just don't know where in the S tier she is. LMG, super, super annoying to go against on defense on this map. Claymores are actually pretty decent on this map. So, like, you're actually going to get use of her Claymores on this map, which some maps you're not. I don't think she's better than Maverick, but I think she's probably better than Hibana. I think she's probably up here right behind Iana, and the only reason is she doesn't have the grenades. The grenades are, again, super strong on this map, so she's going to be just slightly worse than Iana, but still very, very strong. Self-burn and clear utility. Iana, again, can do the same thing because Iana has a Gone 6 and 2 nades. So Zofia has like that 1 extra utility over Iana. The only difference is like Iana can use the nades to kill people. This is a very good map for Twitch. The default cams, again, very strong on this map, so taking them out, being able to use the tasers and just drive around the map, take out the defaults, limits the defender's information. Now, a lot of people just don't even fucking watch cams, but if they were to, this would be very strong. Still probably not as good as Sledge, but probably like this area. Smoke grenades are also pretty decent on this map, so I don't think I could go Twitch over Flores, though. I think Dok's got to be moved down a bit, guys. Sorry, Dok. I love Dok. I do love Dok, but like, these guys are a bit better. Twitch is going to pass Dok as well. Sorry, Dok. Lastly, we have Zero. In my opinion, this is Zero's best map. Shooting those cameras into like lobby, bar, and that hallway, you can just get like literally information on half the map with his cams. I don't think he's S tier. No, I mean, that's a little extensive because what you can do with his cams, realistically, you can do with drones anyway. The ability to be able to take out those default cams with his cams is very helpful. I think he's above Jackal and Ying, but not Nomad. I think that's where I draw the line, right here. Solid low A. That's a solid placing for Zero, because most of the time he's lower. But this is a really good map for him. That's where he's going to end up. There you have it, guys. There's the best fucking attackers to run on Chalet. Nailed it. What do you think? Let me know what you think. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it.